Hello everyone. In this video, we will thoroughly examine the history of an ancient city buried in the ground. Pompeii is an ancient city that is one of the most famous historical stories in the world. This city, which is located in the Campania region of Italy, disappeared in just a matter of minutes because it was swept away by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD. Where, according to a study conducted by the Department of Earth and Geo-Environmental Sciences at the University of Bari, Italy, the explosion of the only active volcano on mainland Europe east of Naples only took about 15 minutes to destroy all its inhabitants. A solid lava flow of volcanic ash and hot gas was moving very quickly, which then wiped out the city of Pompeii in an instant. It is estimated that around 2,000 people died due to suffocation in their homes, beds, streets, and city squares. All the residents of the city of Pompeii, which is a Neolithic Campania, were buried alive for thousands of years and only left the remains of the city and traces of its inhabitants which look like statues. Not only Pompeii, the eruption of Mount Vesuvius also buried the city of Herculaneum under a thick layer of mud and volcanic material. Previously, the city of Pompeii was a fairly advanced city. During the early Roman Empire, this city was inhabited by around 20,000 residents with various professions such as traders, farmers, craftsmen, and so on. Generally, they managed the fertile land in the Pompeii area without realizing that the fertile black soil they managed was left over from the previous eruption of Mount Vesuvius. Based on archaeological records, the city of Pompeii is seen as a famous advanced city in the 6th century AD. The existence of the city of Pompeii as a developed city is shown by the involvement of the residents of this city in the war against the Roman Empire. Then, not far from the city of Pompeii, there is the city of Herculaneum with a population estimated at around 5,000 people. This city is also known as a developed city, which provides a variety of luxurious facilities for rich people at that time. However, all the prosperity and enjoyment of these two cities had to end on the afternoon of August 24, 79 AD, when Mount Vesuvius exploded and wiped out everything. Within minutes, the city of Pompeii, which was originally prosperous, was buried under millions of tons of volcanic ash. There were around 2,000 Pompeii residents who died where the total number of victims is estimated at more than 16,000 people. The only person who was considered a credible witness in this great disaster was the young Plinius, who sent a letter to a historian named Tacitus. Plinius clearly witnessed the enormity of the eruption of Mount Vesuvius from across the bay. He said that when the volcano erupted, there were large dark clouds, like pine trees coming out of the mouth of a mountain. These clouds are known as pyroclastic flows, a gas cloud that is known to be very hot. As soon as it spewed out, the cloud flow immediately hit everything in its path, including the city of Pompeii, which then buried the city for hundreds of years. For hundreds of years, the city of Pompeii was immersed in history, but after being buried for more than 1,600 years, in 1748 the ancient city returned. Discovered by a group of explorers searching for a hoard. Since then, the city of Pompeii began to be excavated. The results of these excavations provide archaeological records that describe the daily life of ancient civilizations that, well preserved. There were around 2,000 people consisting of men, women, and children who were found. After dying due to suffocation, their bodies were covered in ash which hardened and preserved their bodies. Those that decay and become skeletal remains, leaving a kind of game prints, with which archaeologists get a very clear picture of the grim death poses of the victims.